The Friar Love in the Sun, and welcome back to Twisted Koi, ladies and gentlemen. And you, Hertz Koi, I see you. How we diddling out there, cupcakes? Well, I'm balancing over the pond at the moment because we're moving the shower. Well, I was going to hang around and wait for the battery for the impact driver to charge, but give me a second. But I made a start yesterday. Good job I've still got the boys' platform plank here. As you can see, I started putting a base in yesterday, but because of the, let me zoom you out, because of the awkward shape of the pond, this wall actually goes in ever so slightly, and as you can see, that one comes in quite a lot, which is why I'm getting the dead spots and I'm moving the shower. But when you actually stand in there and look this way, that looks pissed as a fart. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to undo these screws again and manoeuvre this end out slightly so it looks square to the window, because otherwise it will drive me nuts. Fish are doing absolutely splendid. Still got to get the Sorogoi out, but 95% has gone down, so it's only just a little one on the side to look at. But look at that. Now that's how your media should look in a shower. And you can see there's not an ounce of shit anywhere. So yeah, really pleased with that. So yeah, I've got one tier up there. I am going to have to redo the spray bars somehow. I think I'm going to have to chop them up and actually make new ones out of the excess pipe that I'm chopping off, which is another good thing, because I'm not going to have a fucking great long length of pipe just hanging in mid-air going to the shower as well. So got to find something nice now to go on this back wall of the pond. But yeah, I'll pick you back up a bit later. Ooh, cupcakes. I'm fucking bollocks now after moving that round. I did make a bollocks up though. I spent ages going backwards and forwards from one end to the other with the tape measure, making sure that it was square to the window. And then I went in there after fixing it all down, goes in there to have a look, and I'm like, you stupid bastard. I should have made it square to this edge here that I'm stood on, because otherwise optically it's still gonna look fucking pissed. So yeah, I got a bit pissed at myself. I've had to rearrange it. But we're not far off now. So yeah, as you can see, I've squared it up with this edge, and I got some more moss and stuff that I can put on there as well. So we'll get that done. But yeah, I need to get the last one on, and then rejig the spray bars, because they're coming in at the wrong fucking side now. But look at how much pipe I'm going to get rid of. I would say there's at least a metre there. There's at least a metre there. So yeah, happy days. And then hopefully, with the use of an air stone, I should stop that fucking happening down in that corner, because the air stone will lift it up and put it into skimmer. But other than that, as you can see, pond is looking absolutely swish, apart from Pooh Corner over there. But we'll get that sorted. They're happy as a pig in shit. The Friar happy as a pig in shit. And I'll be happy as a pig in shit when I stop having to balance on this plate, because my daughter's wishing me to go in the pond again.
Not wishing, I'm just hoping very loudly.
See what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, come back to you in a bit. Look at this, guys. I've just got that tier down off of there, and look what's come through. Just living proof that this micro shit gets absolutely fucking everywhere, because that's gone through the easy pod, through the bio bin, through the pump, And that would have been before I had the Tempest in line. So yeah, living proof, K1 Micro gets absolutely everywhere. I've even found it in my fucking shoe from time to time. How it gets there, I reckon it's Susan playing fucking tricks on me, you know, trying to make me go do daddy tap. Well, you ain't gonna believe it, look. Okay, it was 2 lengths, but that's how much pipe I've chopped off. Skimmer's running, flow coming over the bar here, the spillway is absolutely awesome now. I found that lot in my spray bar, but as you can see, real nice short runs now, no stretching of pipe work. All the tiers are all screwed together now. I've just got to put 4 screws in the bottom. I've drilled a hole in the top because what I did was I spun the fucking thing around. There's no water coming out of what was the chutes for the mind your own business. So what I've done is I've just drilled a hole in the front of there, and I've drilled one in the lid. The reason being is the one in the lid gets covered by the spray bar anyway, so it won't, or shouldn't, dry out with the sun. And the other one I'll put in the handle. So, and what I do is when some more moss comes down and goes into the guttering, I'll get some more moss out and I'll put that around the edges like I've started over here. And where I was getting the dripping from the plants, and yeah, you can see what it was doing to the wood. Not the fact that I pulled that pipe off while I stood here talking to Graham next door, and there was fuck knows how many cherry pips that had started sprouting into cherry trees. That really done me in. But it is sitting square with this line now, and the fish seem to be enjoying it. And like I say, that's only the skimmer running at the moment, because the bottom drain easy pod is on a clean. But apart from the flickering in the growing on shed, I think that don't look too bad actually. I've got to move that basket that was in the corner. I'm in 2 minds on whether to put it where I am or in that corner there. I'll more than likely put it in that corner there, but now we've got to find something to go along here. Maybe a couple of trees, or I don't know, we'll find something. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy. Nice short runs, you know, practice what you preach and all that. Practice what you preach and all that. And yep, in doing that, I've cut my my return lines down by fuckloads. So yeah, as you can see from the water blade, the flow itself is a lot more than what I was getting with the long run. The media all the way through is looking absolutely outstanding. So we'll take that off a second. As you can see, and the media is like that all the way through. 1, 2, 3 tiers. Just how you want your shower media to be. And like I said, the holes on here on the spray bar, on both spray bars, are exactly the same. And what I did was, using the square, I put 3 lines in, side, middle, side, and then I marked those on the pipe, and then I drew a straight line from mark to mark, and that was my drill line. And if memory serves, that is either a 6 or an 8mm hole. Whatever it is, it's slightly smaller than K1 because I've pulled normal K1, some of this larger aftermarket K1, and K1 Micro out of the spray bar. Yeah. So let me get the last of the tools. Yeah, let me get the last of the tools put away, and then I can get the bottom drain line fired up, and you'll see how much flow is going over this puppy. But what you've also got to remember is it's going skimmer, easy pod Tempest shower. So bottom drain line, bottom drain to easy pod. That's a decoy keeper. I'm going to have to come back to you. Well, get out of the sun, you dickhead. Oh, fuck, that's bright. Well, that's the bottom drain line cleaned and whatnot, and back up and running. So, look at this. Yeah, beautiful flow going over the top of there. And like I said, this plant here will get plenty of water. That plant there will get plenty of water. And so will, oh, if I don't lose it. Oh, lost it. You tit. Right, I'm going to have to redo that once he's, hang on. Let me see if we can do this. Look at you. Hey, there you are. Right, so let's squeeze this back through. Yeah. Proper seal. And everything's been screwed. Oh, I've got 4 more screws to put in. That's why the impact driver is still there. And I've got to move the basket. I've decided I think I'm going to put it over in that corner over there. Fucking phone case. Over there. So, yeah. Oh, let me spin you around. So, yeah, looking sweet. Running sweet. Look at that flow coming off there. Absolutely beautiful. It's a shame that one's died off. I think it might be a little bit there, but this old moss here is growing like a good one. And the other thing was, that's what I was saying before Aid rung me, and that was it, was because of the mind your own business, it drips. And what was happening, it was dripping and landing, well, as you can see, it's not pleasant. So yeah, that will get hosed down away from the pond, and then I'll have to hose down the fucking fence afterwards. But yeah, I've got 4 screws put in, 2 in the bottom, 2 on that side, but I'm really pleased with the flow. The fish seem to love it. So yeah, so there's only one more thing to do, because I was going to leave the dragon there, but I think it's just too crowded. So for the moment, ooh, oh, yeah. Put it down there. There we go. It can go back on there, and then, oh, there we go. Right, it can go back on there, so hopefully that this will become mind your own business, and I'll keep it trimmed so it doesn't encase him, but I want to, yeah, promote that across the front there. So yeah, there we are. Right, so that one's got to go over there. My pipe work's not leaking or dripping, so what I will do is I will get this painted black. That to about there, because that's already black, and as you know, with the sun will warm up the pipe because it's black, and then that warm water will go down through your shower, cool a little bit but not completely, and then will go into your pond. But other than the cobwebs, I'm really pleased with that. Let me do these 4 screws. Yeah, I'll do these 4 screws. I'll get everything tidied up, and then we'll get back to you, because I think Susan wants me to do a bit up front, which isn't bad. It's a bit, I will, but Jordan's home, so I'll have to get him to make a mixed sound for Oh, the other thing, I'm going to have to get him in the bowl. I'm going to have to get them all in the bowl because I want to check something that I think has happened, but we'll go more into that when I do it. But the sumi on my Easter shower is really starting to come out now. So yeah, give it another year or two, and then we'll fully see what she's like. But yeah, definitely gonna be a cracking fish. And if you look back through the videos of that one, you'll see what I mean. At one point, it was looking, Mr. McCashy, she's a she, but I call it Mr. McCashy, beside the point. But as you can see, the sumi is really starting to come back on it now. And what would be really good if Susan's kahaku, the Hiroi kahaku, turns out to be male, then I got the Hiroi male, and then if the shower is female, then Hiroi male kahaku with Easter shower. Don't forget, we've also got the Hoshkin shower as well. Also got, I'm not sure the breeder of the Tancho because that was bought by my dad, but I do know it's Japanese. That's already been spawned. So if I end up with a male shower, then I've got a few more options. We decided we're going to keep the Matsuba because I would like to try and put that with the Asagi. So yeah, let me put you down. I'll get these bits done and tidied, and then I'll get back to you. Ain't that a beautiful sight, huh? I just put that planter in there, but I've squashed it right into the corner. My mother's fucking pink flamingo's still there though. But yeah, really happy. So, let us shuffle along here while I grip to the the guttering for grim death. That's how I cracked me fucking picture. Yeah, I have put super glue on it and that, but get out here with a duster, won't I? Yeah, that was a present from Ma and Pa. Alright, there's some slabbing here. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's the main pond done today. Yeah, Skimmer Easy Pod will get done tomorrow. Oh, Vincent, you've done it again. Almost overfilled it. So I've just finished cleaning the fucking Easy Pod for this one, and see, got distracted, gas into you. I've overfilled it slightly, so we'll just drop that down a little bit. My plant from sure it was Phil North, doing well. And we go running back over here, shut the fly valve, and you watch, I'll probably let too much out now. There's only a couple left in there now, 2 giveaway ones. One that belongs to Phil from Phil G's Koi Pond. Go across and give Phil G some love. And there's one in there that's going to the Skegster, and that leaves 2 to move on, and that's the Shisui and the Kin Matsuba. So yep, that's running just right. I'll do the old skimmer debris later on. These are doing absolutely great. We're starting to see patterns and colours. This one here on the left here, he seems to be our biggest one. but he has got distinct yellow patches, so that will become red. But yeah, they're doing really well in there, and they'll get a load of frozen Daphnia cubes and that put in there a bit later. So yeah, for me, I'm going to go and get a drink, and then we'll pick you up outside the front, because we laid stuff out just to see where we could get to, and neither myself or Susan liked the way it's laid out, so I'm going to have to lift it all back up, relay it out again to position it where we want it, and then maybe get a few bits laid down. If not, it'll be tomorrow. So yeah, pick you back up shortly. Ladies and gentle cups, I think it's 5 to 7 now, maybe a bit later. I gotta go, because I've got to go down to my Mars, because it's Pa's birthday today. Ancient. But so we've not done a lot, but just moving the bricks out and equalising the slabs up has made a really big difference. So rather than going with bits of broken patio, what we decided is we're going to get 2 new slabs. I'll show you in a second and you'll see what I mean. So yeah, so to me that looks a lot better. So the third row of bricks stops dead in line with that lot of slabs there. Now I've got enough in bits to do that bit, and the bits that will be needed if I get 2 new slabs. Put 2 new slabs in, one there and one there. With what I've got enough to fill in this little gap and keep it all looking symmetrical like it should. But we are starting to steam along now, and if it's another glorious day like this tomorrow, then hopefully, touch wood, we'll get a lot of this done out the way. Oh yes, Koi Tuber Fest 2023, here we come, because that will be going. See you later. Friend's having all that soil for his veg patch. The rocks and the bricks can go. That lot will be gone. So yeah, but the acers are coming along. Ain't Crafty? You see my acers for once. Look, old Crafty from Crafty Koi, he's obsessed with them. That's the new one. And this one, gets any hotter, this one will start to scorch, and then the leaves die off, and then it comes back later on in the autumn. I'm gonna have to get the cutters out to start trimming the jasmine. The Virginia creeper's gone absolutely apeshit, and I've got to get the ladders out of the loft so we can take the top off the eucalyptus. Now I wanted to trail that over the old thing there, like I've got coming down there, but Susan won't let me, so I've got to top it. Poor bloody thing. Anyway, that's me done for today. As always, folks, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there are always great, and I will catch you maybe over the weekend.
That's all, cupcakes.